welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are reviewing chess flashcards, and we'll see what else happens on stream. G takes. Knight check. DC. Knight F.
Shut the fuck up, Morty! Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up!
Knight F. What's up, Just Five? I'd be screaming welcome too much. Okay. Bishop C? Okay. I had seen that card twice today, but it was new. And I hit hard the first time, which would be why I've seen it twice now. Castles. Well, 3 times now. Knight E4. Rook sack. I didn't really trust that, but it's fine. E5. Because I got the chime ad? I don't know what that is. Isn't chime like a doorbell thing? Bishop E6. Knight F. Fuck me. Get that shit wrong all the time. You know, they buffed the Minecraft witch drops to drop more redstone. Oh, fuck the farm. Let's go, baby. That'll be fine. I think it used to be 0 to 2 or something. That's actually crazy. I thought there was another reason I used to farm that, though. Was it really just redstone? Because I remember sitting there for a hot minute. It really may have just been redstone. I need to get back on the realm. The real one. Mostly redstone, I think. Yeah. I mean, redstone farming's easier. The biggest problem is the wood farming. It always had been. There's just not a reliable way to get that many saplings. And then even then it takes a proper minute to actually farm it all. And the bone meal doesn't even keep up. So I would need to increase the bone meal farm, which is already buggy as shit. I think it was pretty much just redstone. But yeah. Because that was the big problem with I still haven't finished that basement. With the automated sorter that was just fucking disgustingly massive. I still haven't finished that yet. I haven't even assigned a single item to it. I've obviously wired up some parts of it, but no, there's so many chests. Which is so much wood. The rickety tree farm. What? You make a better one. I'll switch the world on the realm right now. You make a better tree farm. What's up, Wager?
You can go suck a dick.
I've been trying. Bishop E3, the one that attacks the queen. Fuck you. Bishop C4. That's sub welcome. Wager sent me that after he lost a bet and had to run 2 extra miles.
Who wants to lick my cheeks?
Bishop check. Oh, that one's tough. I'm trying to end my life on this toilet right now. Holy fuck. I'm kind of jealous. The reason I started stream so late. Castle. No. Queen E7. God, that's hard. Is because my stomach been feeling weird lately. Bishop D3. To the point where, like, on Sunday it felt kind of weird, but it kind of just, like, felt like bowel movement, and then it went away, so I didn't think anything of it. Bishop F. I'm not gonna say these out loud, to be honest. It slows me down, and you guys don't care. Bishop E3. There's no flag, so it's got to be night F. Okay, anyway, I have an addiction. Yeah, I just felt like bowel movement, and so fuck. When I get torn on these, I feel like I have to say them out loud because it's either D4 or night F. I think it's D4. Okay. Anyway, it went away on Sunday, and then like it wasn't going away while I was awake, and then oh, I got that wrong. That's really annoying. I didn't realize that opened up. Sorry. And then I took like another little like I woke up early in the morning on Sunday. It felt annoying, wasn't going away. And then I finally just like went back to sleep, and when I woke up like 2 hours later, it was gone. So I didn't think anything. I just thought it was like, oh, I ate something bad. And then today, like it didn't come back the rest of Sunday. It didn't come back on Monday, and then today I woke up and it felt like that again, and I was like, man, I don't recall eating the same thing, and I don't recall eating anything like weird. And so like, what is the problem here? Oh, is this D5? That one's a toughie. I get that wrong all the time. I was like, man, I hope it goes away, I guess. It didn't. It just didn't. All day, and then by like 3 p.m. it was like unbearable. Is this one where it's Queen A? I don't want it to, if I say Queen A and it's right, I genuinely don't want that, so I'm gonna say it's Queen D6. Yeah, okay, because I don't want to go another 1.7 months and not know that. Like, I want to see that card again. Bishop D3. So yeah, like by 3 p.m. like my stomach, like it was like my lower left abdomen, and like abdominal pain is like shit you don't want to fuck with. And so I was like, man, if this isn't gonna go away, then like I guess I'm just gonna go to a doctor. So I went to the doctor for like the second time now, pretty recently. But besides that, the first time in however fucking long. I'm gonna push. Oh, okay. And yeah, they think it's kidney stones, so that's why the stream title is hilarious. They're not sure though. They're basically saying if it is kidney stones, drink a lot of water and hope it passes in the morning. But if you have like pain in the morning, then yeah, you should definitely come back and do something about it. Because I went so late that the scanners weren't up, so they couldn't do a CT scan. So what you gonna do? Right wager, right? I mean, the alternative doesn't make me seem any younger. Infinite cobblestone hack. real night sec. Yeah, so hopefully it passes. We'll see. This is gonna hurt so fucking bad when they get out. I'm hoping they're small. We'll see. They were whatever it was is painful. I'm hoping it's kidney stones, frankly. If we're being blunt about this, I'm hoping it's kidney stones. Pawn takes? I don't know why that's orange. Bishop E3. Better get your shit fixed. I can't have your kidney if you fuck him up. I'm saying, dude. Take. Bishop D3. Yeah, so, not fun. Hopefully just that. I wasn't even close to getting that right. That wasn't even the right kind of wrong. I need to get those wrong. There's two cards that look just like that, and I need to get them wrong back to back. Because I need to figure out what the difference. I genuinely don't know what the difference is. That one's a fun one. You take a rook to sack a rook, but it's not really sacking a rook. I thought it was the wrong dart. I got the right piece to move, but I did not do that correctly. Nice. If they both move once, I think it's c4. But since they both move twice, I think it's knight f. That's wild. I stopped laughing earlier when you made me realize how you lost in redraft. Bro. He hasn't scored more than 132 this season. I have to show this on stream for documentation purposes. That is not the right button. I lost by 2.2 points, which is starting to get into the range of like, okay, like you lost, right? Like, I mean, not really. It's definitely still just 2.2 points. But my optimal lineup would not have won, just because I had no bench this week with all my buys and shit. So yeah, my optimal lineup this week wouldn't even have won. But going into Monday night, it was Cowboys Texans. So he had a kicker and a defense versus Jake Ferguson, and I had a 27-point lead ish, 26.9 point lead. So I mean, all I needed was Ferguson to do literally anything, and he didn't. He got concussed in the first quarter. This says first half. I'm pretty sure there was a different one earlier that said first quarter. I'm pretty sure it was the first quarter. The worst part about all of it that I didn't even realize when I sent that message wager is that Schoonmaker came in and got 6 receptions for 56 yards, which was 11 points and easily would have given me this win. But Ferguson only got 1 reception, 11 yards, and got concussed because of fucking course he did. That's been like the story of this season. It actually hasn't happened on redraft very often. It's happened literally every week of Dynasty. But it hasn't really happened on redraft, but I haven't really followed redraft or cared. Problem was, anyway, he only got 2 points, so now my lead of 26.9. No. Oh, I went backwards with the math. Right? Yeah, it wasn't a lead of 20. It was like a lead of 23. So I built a lead of like 25. And the Dallas kicker only got 5 points. He even missed a field goal at the end of the game there. But the Houston Texans defense got 2 fumble recoveries, or 2 forced fumbles and 1 fumble recovery and a touchdown and a sack, all on the same play. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm adding the sack in there incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure both forced fumbles were on the same play, as well as an interception and, again, 4 extra sacks, and they only scored 10 points. I'm curious. I don't know how to check it, and I don't care enough. If Brandon Aubrey had made that extra field goal, so it was a 40-yarder, I think it said. It's like 5 points. He would get 5 more points here. I don't think he would have lost 5 points here, so it just would have made it worse. But anyway, yeah, lost by 2.2 points because my dude got concussed in the first quarter, and Texans defense just handily won that game with a fumble recovery touchdown and everything. But the real problem is the highest points that he has scored all season, that my opponent has scored all season, is, what week was it? Was it week 8? I thought it was odd number. No, it wasn't that one. 131.4, basically. 132. This 132 is the most points he had scored all season. And of course, I play him and he puts up 149.88, which beats me by 2.2 on the same week that he puts the league record up in Dynasty, and I lose while putting up 200. So this one dude 2-0s me in fantasy this week, by setting a league record and a personal record this season of 17 points higher than it was, while a player of mine gets concussed in the first quarter and his defense gets a touchdown. And it's just like, what do you fucking do, man? Strip sack recovered by the O lineman, hit stick fumble recovered for a touchdown. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm pretty much out of it now. That's the most annoying part about the whole thing in this league, is that my points for is so low that I had to win on record. Like, I'm ahead of the lowest people in the league, like the dude that just beat me, and the dude below him. And I think if I play well, I could catch Jake and JP in points for, but it's a 12-person league with 6 making the playoffs. So that's, I mean, not going to matter. He's 3-8 and JP is 6-5. The JP one might matter, but I would still need to put up 40 extra points over the next 3 weeks, then 45. Then JP is done. So even if I catch JP on points, I still now have to catch him on record because now I'm a game down. And then I have to catch, because that would only put me above 4 people, right? Straight in Josiah, Chupapa, and JP. So I'd have to get a game on JP and 40 points. And then I would have to get a game on Hawkwe for him to be the 5th person below me, but I still need someone else to be below me. So I would need to get 2 games, unless I got 1 game and 80 points on max, or 2 games on my dad or wager. So it's like, now it's not gonna happen. Whereas before, if I had just won that game, I'd like not even putting up any extra points. Like if Straighten just had put up 3 less points, which I'm pretty sure is an extra forced fumble, right? Like, so if that play had just been 1 forced fumble instead of 2, I think, I don't know. Anyway, if Straighten had just put up 3 less points, then yeah, it'd be 6-5, and I would just need to get, so I would be already ahead of 4 people, and I would just need to either get 40 points on JP. So I would need to get 2 of 40 points on JP, 80 points on Max, a game on Max, a game on JP. Okay, not exactly 2 of, because if I had both JP ones or both Max ones, that wouldn't matter. So 2 of either 40 points on JP, 80 points on Max, a game on Wager, or a game on Dad. And even if I don't get the points on JP or Max, I instead could get the game on either of them. And that would put me into the playoffs. Any of those things happening would get me into the playoffs if I just had that last win. But now at this point, I have to get a game on Hawkwe. I have to get a game on Hawkwe, and most likely a game on Max, JP, and the points on both of them. Like, really? That's so dumb. I think you were complaining he started Braylon Allen. I know, and he's like my least favorite dude in fantasy football. Because what the fuck is this lineup? He started Tony Pollard and Braylon Allen, and I'm getting cooked. Because he has his best week of the year with Tony Pollard and Braylon Allen as his halfbacks. Like, I guess that's why he had his best week of the fucking year, because he's starting Tony Pollard and Braylon Allen as his halfbacks. And it's not like he's missing anyone. Those are just his halfbacks. Those are just straight up his halfbacks. He is not missing anyone. What is this? Is there anything you'd recommend for working remote? Second monitor. And see if work will pay for it. But even if they don't, you should just get another monitor. No one got hurt for you in Dynasty, so you're like transferred? Exactly. No, I'm probably not doing a trade and redraft. I simply just cannot care enough at this point. I also am not going to trade for 2 receivers on the same team. See if you still snag it out. I mean, it's possible. Like I just said, like the path is there. It's just a lot more specific than it was. I don't want to do that trade after how Lad and Q have been. They've been phenomenal. You do it, man. Yeah, because I mean now I have the lowest chance of making the playoffs of anyone that can still make the playoffs. And Straighten can't even make the playoffs. That's the stupidest part of all of it. He's playing for nothing already. Even with that win, he's playing for nothing. And he just had the best week of his season because he played for nothing because he's starting Braylon Allen every week. I don't know why he's in this fantasy football league. Any of them. He doesn't check his fucking team and it's so annoying. All it does is give a coin flip to random people. And I just happened to lose it this year. I put 200 on them both and I went 1-1. 1-2 if you want to count Dynasty or Redraft. Anyway, I don't know. I have to win out. Now, that being said, I do play Wager and Dad, so getting the game on them is actually not impossible if I win out. But, I mean, so Brent and Luke are doing good, so let's assume that they keep doing good. Oh, well, I would have to beat Luke. Actually, what happens if I don't beat Luke? Ooh, already. Ooh. Eee. Well, you have to play each other, so that helps. This game doesn't really matter. This game... Oh, I need Max to lose at some point, but he's not going to lose this one. This game... Oh, I would need JP to lose at some point. He could lose this one. So this is like best case scenario. If I lose to Luke this week, I would need basically all of these things to happen. I don't know. Who's got more points? Let's give it to that person. Just so that I'm fighting with a person that I have a better chance of points on. Dad. But if I beat Wager and Dad the last 2 weeks of the season, even if I lose to Luke, it might be all right. Let's assume Brent and Luke win out and Ryan straighten. Oh, and Jake is the other bad one. Fuck. Fuck. But the problem is JP and Max both play Jake. This is actually going to be a crazy game. I want to give it to him and see what happens. Yeah, he would win it. Yeah, winner would take the bye. It's pretty cool. Hoping Luke gets that win. This shouldn't matter. This shouldn't matter. You've got a better record, though. Oh, that's a big one. That'll help me out. You're a better team. And then it comes down to me and Dad. And he's got more points, so Dad would get it. And it wouldn't matter even if JP won. Why? Oh, because they're both already in. One of them is 9 wins and one will have 8. So this is kind of the worst case scenario, assuming I beat Wager and Dad. And I would miss out because I would lose on points to Dad. So I need Dad to lose. Oh, I need Dad to basically lose out because I already have him losing to Luke the last week and me this week. So then actually I need Max to lose to JP and probably Jake. I need Max to lose twice. This is if I lost to Luke this week, which is likely, but well, this is assuming Dad wins the wager. Dad could lose out. He is on like a 5-game win streak, but he also... That'd be crazy if Dad lost out. If Dad lost out, I'm like kind of just in. Oh, then it comes to... Oh, it's either... Oh, okay. It's either me or Wager here. Or Wager or Dad that I'm fighting with here. Interesting. Is that because I made Wager lose out? Yes, I made Wager lose out. So basically, yeah, I either need Wager to lose out, or Dad to lose out, or Max to lose twice and I catch him on points, or JP to lose twice and I catch him on points. And that's kind of it. But even then, that assumes I stay ahead of Ryan, Straighten, Jake, Akwi, just by winning games, I guess. I would be ahead of whatever person I just put in that situation. No, I would need two of them to do that, wouldn't I? I would need two of them to do that. So if I lose to Luke this week, I would need two of either JP to lose out, or no. Wager to lose out, Dad to lose out, JP to lose twice, Max to lose twice. And if it's either of the last two, I need to catch those people on points as well. I would need two of those things to happen if I lost this week to Luke. If I won this week to Luke, I would just need wager. I would still need to win out. That's all of this is assuming I win out after either losing to Luke or winning to Luke. If I beat Luke and win out, then I would just need wager to lose a game. Well, that would just be the one that I play. Oh, actually, that's actually a kind of fun one. Hold on. So if I win out, if I win out and all this shit happens, I would make it. And it wouldn't even matter what happens here because I've beaten both of you so that you've lost enough games for that to happen. Otherwise, I would need the winner of this game to lose out. So if Wager wins, I would need him to lose to Luke and me, obviously. Whereas if Dad wins, I would need him to lose to Luke and me. Basically, if I can beat Luke and then Luke wins out, I'm in a good situation. But I would still need to win out. If I win out and Luke wins out besides me, I'm in a good spot. But even then, I mean, if I'm given JP and Max wins like this, oh, well. Yeah, because they have to play each other. Well, okay, they'll already be both in if they won out like that. That's a fun one. So if I win out and Luke wins out besides that, right, he wins out around what I'm doing. That'd be sick. They're giving me a laptop and a computer and monitor. Wait, a laptop and computer and monitor? Why are they giving you a laptop and a computer? I think it's probably just a laptop and a monitor. Tell me I'm nuts. I'm not nuts for Turpin being near must start. He's like this year's Cordero Patterson for you a couple of years ago. Cordero Patterson was RB5, so dial it back maybe a hot second. I don't know, man. I don't check this fucking league. Is he good? Oh, I put up 23. I mean, I'd start him. 100% I'd start him. Yeah, he's definitely the most valuable returner this year. I mean, what are you gonna do? I guess Tracy, but you do Tracy over Ty J easy. So never mind, fuck that. And then McBride over Jonnu. Yeah, I mean, Quentin Johnson's been doing good, I guess, but I wouldn't start two Chargers guys. Fuck, he's got a touchdown the last 3 weeks. Yeah, but he's also only got 8 touchdowns, or 8 receptions the last 3 weeks. Yeah, I mean, it's basically Quentin Johnson or Turpin, and I would do Turpin. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 would do Turpin. I just haven't gotten any luck this year. Like, I'm watching people, like, wagers starting Ty J Spears and pulling a win. And it's like, all I need is Ferguson to not get concussed in the first quarter, and he gets concussed in the first quarter. Like, literally, I lost by 2.2 points. I lost by 2.2 points. So if he had literally gotten concussed on his second reception instead of his first, like if he just had one more 12-yard reception, I would at least take the fucking tie. Then I wouldn't have to worry about points for everyone that I get those games on. Because as it stands now, I'm 5-6, so and Wager's got 2 games on me. So if I get 2 games back on Wager, I lose because he's got more points. But if I had the tie and I get 2 games back on Wager, I win, right? I make it over him. So yeah, I mean, literally all I needed is he already had an 11-yard reception. If he instead got concussed on his next 12-yard reception, I'd be fine. Definitely 13 and longer. But no, he literally got concussed on his first reception. It's like, what do you fucking do, man? Like, what do you do? Wager's out here starting. I'm playing someone who's starting Braylon Allen, and not because of bye weeks. He is just consciously starting Braylon Allen. Like, that'd get you kicked out of the dynasty. But the problem is, this isn't a dynasty. He's just bad. Like, he's not trying to tank. He's just bad. So there's no argument for like, oh, what? He should be banned for trying to tank. Like, oh, that's BM. Like, no, he's just starting Braylon Allen. Like, brother, players, running backs, week 12 projection, Jerome Ford, Roschon Johnson, David Singletary, like, fucking anyone. What are we on? Also, yeah, Kenny sent this trade, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He wanted a first for Taysom Hill. Just straight up first for Taysom Hill. Wild. Straighten still hasn't responded to this, and I'm sad. Honestly, I'm about to take it the other route and just not interact with Straighten in fantasy football. It's just not worth my time. Like, I'm just not playing the same game as him. But, like, I'm just not. Anyway, that's the playoff calculator for redraft. And it's not, frankly, much better for this one. Straightens are up. You can't trade with him. No, Straightens just... I don't know how he's allowed in the Dynasty League. Redrafts, whatever. Like, it's a free $30 to everyone who doesn't get the coin flip wrong on their matchup with Straighten. God forbid you're in his division, you get the coin flip wrong twice. But Dynasty is like actively a problem. It's like, hey, he's good this year because he puts his money where his mouth is as far as good players. But it's just like, I mean, Cup is not going to be... Cup shouldn't be doing this good this year, but whatever. Let him have that one. I mean, like, honestly, my biggest problem with it is... I mean, he's literally starting 2 Rams receivers and, like, die-hard fans of both of these. Like, he would never trade either of them for anything. Which, whatever, but it's like, you're starting both, and it fucking works. Like, okay, sure. He's also starting the RB2 from Detroit, except it's the most valuable RB2 in the league. Like, Josh Allen, I can't shade him for that. That was just straight up a good pick. I don't know how it fell to him, but whatever. And Josh Downs apparently was a good pick. Not that he fucking picked him. He probably auto-drafted him or some shit, but... I mean, he's starting a wide receiver 2 here. Nico, I guess, was a good pick. But, I mean, he's literally starting 2 wide receiver 2s and an RB2. And it's just like, they're like the best players on his team. Literally. I mean, besides, apparently his quarterback's putting up 26 and 42 points. Higgins is his best non-quarterback. The other wide receiver 2 is his best is his next best non-quarterback. Unless you consider Nakua the wide receiver 2, in which case, fine, same fucking thing. in terms of placement on the team. And then Montgomery is another RB2 who's just casually getting 2 touchdowns a week. Like, except not even. Montgomery has had his best week of the season on me. Cooper Kupp had not his best week of the season on me, but only because the first week Nacua got knocked out and he played the game without him and got 21 targets, which is genuinely insane. Nacua had his best week of the season on me. Josh Downs was close, right? Josh Downs is pretty average. That's fine. And then I think same with Josh Allen's pretty average. Yeah, pretty average. Higgins had his best week of the season on me. Barely, actually. There was the one week he had 2 touchdowns on Baltimore. But best week of the season. Goff had his best week of the season on me. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, because Nacua. 4 with Montgomery. Four people on his team straight up had their best week of the season on me. Kupp basically did. Yeah, I didn't think that was the case in this one too. Yeah. Oh my god, Dalton Schultz almost did. Yeah, so 4 people had their best week of the season. Another 3 of them basically did. And let's forget that he had a 35-point Stafford on the bench, which also would have been his best week of the season. And would have been better for him to start over Josh Allen, but obviously he would never have done that. He definitely handles his dynasty taxi and IR like an idiot. He doesn't! He doesn't handle them! That's my problem! He put Kupp on IR, I think, or Nacua. Nacua got put on IR first, and he put Nacua on IR. But he never put Kupp on IR. He hasn't put Burks on IR, which I don't know why he has him on his team. He hasn't put Kincaid on IR. And he didn't put any of his 5 people on taxi. He doesn't, I'm sorry, he doesn't manage his team. That's not technically the rule that Brent put. Brent put that you have to start a valid lineup every week. But I mean, give it 4 years for these guys to be out of the league or bad, and he's not going to pick anyone up. He will accidentally draft a couple people that are good, but not good enough to replace any of these guys. Like, it's just... I don't know, man. I think it's just so obvious. Like, that's just what happens. That's just, like, he doesn't have enough roster spots because he refuses to use his taxi or his IR. He doesn't have enough roster spots to give himself a chance to find new talent. Like, not that he would have fucking tried anyway, but he just doesn't. I mean, look at his halfbacks. He has Montgomery, who's 28, 27, okay. And Taylor's 26, 25, okay. He had more years than I thought. But I mean, with Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery's probably got this year and 2 more left. Taylor's whatever. But he doesn't have another halfback and just will not ever have another halfback. Because in 2 years, when whatever's aged out, what are you going to start Roschon Johnson? Roschon's going to have grabbed a starting job at 25. That's it. I mean, Najee maybe at 28. Like, I don't know, man. He presumably will draft a halfback at some point. He presumably will not touch the free agent wire because I don't think he has spent money on free agents. No, he has not spent money on free agents. Not only has he not spent money on free agents, he is first of people that have not spent money on first of everyone, period. Like, JP hasn't spent money on free agents, but he's at least 6th on waiver claims because he's at least placed them. Like, no, he took straight up. Actually, oh, I don't think I can. I wanted to sort, like, here we go. Straighten. His recent activity. Like, all his recent activity is just dropping things. He apparently spent a third to get Mostert. That's the trade that he checked. He spent a third for Mostert. Besides that, he just drops people. That's all he does. Because that's all he fucking can do. Because he doesn't put anyone on IR. He doesn't put anyone on taxi. All he can do is drop people. What is this? He gave up. No. He got a fourth this coming year to go down around. Okay, whatever, I guess. What is this? He got a fourth and fifth, or fourth and fifth. I guess he just kind of pick swapped there. Yeah, that's all he's done. He did a little pick swap here. He dropped back to grab a fourth next year here, which is fine. He dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. And then he bought most. The only person he has accumulated this year was Mostert, who he spent a third round pick on. He's a 30-year-old third string halfback. Like, and again, all he's done, he dropped 4 people before the season started because he literally could have put one of them onto his taxi and he instead dropped the person. 2. He could have put 2 of them onto his taxi and he instead just straight up dropped them. 3. He could have put, this was later in the season, but he could have had him on taxi as well. And this person. Yeah, so he has dropped 6 people. That is the only time he has touched the free agent wire. He dropped 6 people. 4 of them are rookies. And one of them is fucking Tim Tebow. Like, I just... It's ridiculous. Like, JP just had a kid and is tanking. And he's at least... Oh, he's actually only dropped 3 people as well. Okay, well, he hasn't touched free agents. Oh, no, waivers. Here we go. Yeah, he's at least picked up 5 dudes on waivers. Like, made multiple trades mid-season. That's just, I mean, what are you gonna do? Jesus Christ. Made 158 trades? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I've traded 158 assets. Which, this trade. Yeah. God, I came out of that draft so good. This was admittedly the one I could have gone without. Wow, and this one too. Whoa. I gave up a first just for a 13th and 14th? Who did I get out of that? I forgot that I did that. Holy shit. Jalen Wright, oof. And Marshawn Lloyd, oof. I gave up a first for. I mean, I guess that one's not too crazy. It looks not great in hindsight now, but and I gave up a 22nd, but that was Jaleel McLaughlin. So, because honestly, at 2025, it looks like, well, actually, who was that? My first or? I wanted to look at activity. I just wanted to look at trades. This one. Okay. So it was my 14th back. That's what it was. I got my 14th, and I got wagers 13th. So then, yeah. That was Marshawn Lloyd and Jalen Wright. And then I sent Jaleel McLaughlin. So Jaleel McLaughlin and 25 mid first, which honestly is starting to look better than that, but whatever. It looks like it was my first as well because it didn't have a name next to it. Whereas the one that I sent for Zamir White, who was that? Whose first did I send for Zamir White? Was it Luke's? Oh no, it was Wagers. Interesting. Yeah, that one's not great, but we all knew that one already. Marshawn Lloyd and Jalen Wright. It doesn't look great right now, but if you took Jaleel McLaughlin out of it, it also still doesn't look great. I think both of these guys are more valuable than what they're currently at. At least Marshawn Lloyd. But it'll take someone getting hurt for them to really get a chance to show themselves. And I have both of their starters. So honestly, I might just keep them on... I might just keep them both on taxi next year. Marshawn Lloyd and Jalen Wright. I'll probably take Benson off. And then drop Lube Tube and Jarris Jr. Well, I don't know. He's on IR, so it's like... Yeah, but he also didn't play when he had the chance to play. We'll see. I mean, he's got a chance to start soon. So if he comes back and plays, then maybe, but... Yeah. I mean, just what are we doing, man? This is ridiculous. That this team is about to miss the playoffs. It's for stream. What's up, Cusif? Wait, he's what, 22? What's up, Just Five? I didn't know you were lurking there. Boy. I'm still starting a good lineup. This is the only part that bothers me, starting 2 Chargers that are competing for targets. Like Tillman and Winston's a stack, so that's good, but you've been yapping about fantasizing about men? Hell yeah, brother. Or Club Banquet, I like that. Competitively, exactly. I fantasize about men better than anyone else in this stream. A6. Take the queen. Almost got that wrong. Take the pawn. Knight F. I just don't know how to learn that, but it's fine. Bishop F. Was it not H6? Oh, I stopped on this one. H6. No, blow it up. Ah, that was close. Clearly that was hard. Looked a lot like the one that I said H6 on. Take the bishop. Q. Take the knight. Take the... No. Bishop D3. Knight F. That was tough. Knight C. Q. What the fuck? It's a bishop. Bishop C. Okay. Oh. What's the other one? Knight GE7. Bishop C4. I'm locked in, so give me a second. Castle? That's a cute one. Bishop C4. Hell yeah, brother. Take the bishop. Okay. Wasn't sure if I should kick it. Knight C. Coo. Push. Nice. Nice. Knight D5. Rook E8. Bishop. Oh wait. Take the knight. That's hard. F6. Bishop E2. H4. Queen G4. Knight A. That's a fun one. Bishop D3. H6. Queen check. Oh, I know that one. I keep getting it wrong. It's the second time I got it wrong, and I know it. Fuck. It's just because there's so many that look like it that I forget that one's different. H3. Pawn takes. Knight F. Knight A. F4. Hate that one. The burning passion. Queen E. Oh no, Queen B4. I say Queen E6 on that all the time and get it wrong. C3. Oh, the bishop. That one hurts. I should have known that one. E4. Bishop E6. H5. Pawn takes. G4. Bishop D3. Knight DB5. Knight C. Is this really Knight A? Nope. Bishop D3. Castles. King E5. Free pawn. Pawn takes bishop, though knight takes queen is a viable option. Rook E8. Take the knight. C5. Queen B1. Knight F. Bishop D3. What? Seen this? F4? That's crazy. Knight CB, oh, knight B4. His knight could go there as well, so I confused myself. Like a bumbling idiot. Bishop G5. Bishop F5, because why not? Queen A4. Bishop E3. Fuck. D5. Oh, that's hard. E6. Fuck me. The last one that I could get wrong, I got wrong. Bishop F. Oh. Okay, and then I got the next one wrong too. That one's really pretty frustrating. C3. Knight takes. Bishop E3. Bishop E3. Knight F. Oh, okay, we got another one. A6. That's annoying because that would have been a really good again count if it was 11 instead of 13. Oh well. Only one mature card wrong. You guys can't see it, but whatever. Trust me. Who the fuck? Miami Heat star. Star. Miami Heat star. Cool. We just reviewed this card. That does mean that I am out of book. Apparently, so is he. A lot of moves here. I think I've even seen A5. I don't know exactly what position it was in when each of those moves were seen. Which is going to be the difficult part about learning the next move in these sequences, but... And this is why you study openings, baby. Because he was going to blitz those moves out no matter what. Right? But I know that I can blitz those moves out. I just played on free clock. Right, we're 9 moves in. It took me a second to play each move. So I just have 80 seconds extra. So that's a fine move because the knight guards. I'm curious what the best response is here. I'm thinking it's definitely out of book. Check Dynasty, give me a second. Trade's been completed. Oh god. Oh my god, he fucking accepted it. I fucking told you guys he would accept it. I fucking told you guys he would accept it. I'm so fucking happy. I really wish I'd asked for his first. um. Fuck, I didn't think it through. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to take the knight if he sacks it. I hate Straighten even more now. I fucking told you guys, that's the only way I'm gonna be happy with Straighten being in this league is if I take advantage of him. So I did. He's gonna sack the knight because he can. Wait, unless I can do this. No, then he gets out with 2 pawns extra. Oh wait, no. Knight guards that. Wait, hold up. You can go here. Oh. But then I grab this pawn back, so it's equal material, but my pawns suck. Hold on. If I do this, he grabs, I grab, and he's up a pawn, and he's able to go here. Love you, Kenny. I can't believe he didn't sack. I thought of nothing other than him sacking. I kind of want to play this and then just go back here. Yeah, the queen doesn't have a lot of options, actually. The queen basically has to fully retreat, because if it goes here, he's fucked. I mean, I guess unless you want to trade. But I'll just trade. Work towards that or something. I can't believe he accepted that. That's so fucking funny. I guess, no, I did offer Chimera for a first. They were both pending at the same time. And he wouldn't do the first, but he'll do the second and Josh Downs. Because, of course he would. Of course he would. Yeah, my new goal is to take so much advantage of Straighten that that's why he gets kicked from the league. I'm halfway kidding. But like, yeah. I literally only offer if this somehow like this spreads because you guys have no self-control. Full disclosure, if the only reason I sent that trade was because I was so annoyed with how he has handled this team, and my only personal mental health way of handling this situation was by trying to take advantage of it. So I don't have to go here. Part of me thinks that isn't terrible either, but I think this is just a good move. Then I have the option of this, but I don't have to. Kind of like where I'm at. Oh, I didn't even think about this pawn. Yeah, so that was a good move by him. He could have tried going here or something, but that would have just been risky. I'm killing him on clock, which is not something I should brag about because I'm dumb. Okay. That immediately comes to mind. It doesn't do much. I guess here. He could go anywhere backwards, really. Well, I guess not here. Probably not here. I guess he could go there. Oh, not here. So yeah, he would go anywhere twice backwards. And then I go here. I don't really have a plan here. This is gonna take a second for me. That's fun. It doesn't really do anything. It's kind of the same thing he just did. Does he want to go here? He wants to go there, I think. But then that, right? Best value. I'm sure for the exact time that I did. Yeah, my pieces are kind of mush right now. I think I should get this knight out of here. I kind of want to just like get my queen out of here. Yeah, better set of players to make the trade. I just knew that he was gonna look at Alvin Kamara and be like, 2020 legend Alvin Kamara? Yes, please. So, you gotta know your people. That's why you at least think that you won the Davante Adams trade. So there's this. But I don't like how he opts my knight like that. And I kind of would rather do this, but then he just goes here. And then I kind of just go back, don't I? Wait, what if I just go here first and beg him to fix my pawns? Yo, this is about to get crazy. This is about to get crazy. I actually... Would I want to take with the bishop? Huh. I feel like we're about to just trade everything down and I'm going to be really annoyed. But I'm going to do this and this. Yeah. The only player that I have left I can leverage like that onto a trade is Cooper. I don't know that anyone I could talk into it. That's annoying. I really wanted to go here. Wait, get out of here. Oh, knight would take. Yo, then get out of here? Wait a second. That might work. I think it works. Oh, fuck. Rook takes. No, because I would just go here. Oh, but knight takes. And then I go here. No, because then I'm still attacking the queen. This is very interesting. He might be smart enough to not take, but I'm putting him in an interesting situation. Yeah. So this just trades everything down. Unless I go here and he grabs a pawn. Unless I go here and he grabs a pawn. I kind of like my pawns being all the way up here, so I'm gonna do this. I don't think I had anything else I could have done there. I'm gonna go here. I could try and just win with bishops. Wait, I could just take this knight. That feels kind of fun. And then attack the pawn. Wait. Take, bang. Here? Probably just gonna go here. I love that you guys are so pissed off about it. That makes me really happy. Kind of makes life worth living. Fuck you. Especially on my team of all teams. Oh, that is just a fork, kind of. Not really. I guess I go here. Wait a second. Zoop? Hold up. Boop? Ah. And then I have to play this. Eh. That was almost bad. I think that's what I gotta do. Oh. No? Okay. I guess. He seemed really sure of that. And it's just equal material. That's so many second round picks. That's like almost a fork. Not really at all, but you have here. I mean that. So the problem is that's blocked. But if I go here, then take, then I go here. If he tries to do that, I slip in. 15-10. Yep. Okay, if I play this though, he might go here and then here. It's a draw probably. If I did this first. If I don't trade. I got 10 minutes, so I can think about a response to not trading. I probably gonna lose Pie Knight. Try my damnedest. I could try and throw some damn pawns. I got a 4-on-3 over here. But the problem is the knight's guarding that, so I'd have to go like here. And then try and go like here, here, here. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, but he can't get through. He needs to go here, and then... Oh shit, I see. Yeah, he's gonna play h4, fuck. But, I mean, if I just do this, it's probably still a draw. That's concerning. So actually, hold on. If I go here, he's probably gonna push this. But if I go, like, here and here, because he walks in, then I can go up here after. Versus if I go here now, he presses this, I come down, he'll probably go no, he can't go there. Here? And then I pretty much have to take. No, he wouldn't do that either. That's just like not a great spot to be for him. But I like this better. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll just do this. I'm sure it's a draw, but what you're playing here, a lot of these second round picks probably consolidate into firsts at some point. Well, that was never the right move in the first place. What? He's gonna try and go here, but I'm just gonna go here. I mean, unless he plays this first and sacks, but then I just take. Yeah, but wait. I'll still just go here. Oh shit, wait, what about that? No, I can't afford that. It's just gonna come down to locking the A and B pawns, and then us walking kings back and forth for 3 moves. Which is annoying, because I'm gonna lose 5 points. What about this? I'm gonna do that, I think is the right idea. That's a good idea. Probably this, right? It's a draw. So, I mean, if I got my king over to here, I could push this, but then this would be passed. At this point, it's just a draw. That's annoying. Trade you my first this year for a bundle of seconds. You aren't drafting all players. Do what I can. Is he gonna go here? Nah, you can't do that. I'll pre-move it. It looks like something you can calculate halfway and get the wrong answer on. But you can't do that. Wait a second. Whoa, wait, hold on. This, and then this. No, then I'll just take this. It's a draw. Just move your king back and forth, man. You said Washington, D.C. I've been able to help. Nice. Never been to Houston. I don't know what Wager's thinking about then. This is how you repay me after all the Excel help I give you. Let's actually, I might actually work on that for a bit here in a second. Because I have a feeling I'm going to be chess exhausted. And annoyed that I'm losing 5 points for a draw. But he's really about to sit here and think 10 minutes. This is why I don't play 15-10. The game all leading up to this is fine, but all right, man. Your king is not coming forward. Oh shit, is he gonna go here, here? I don't give a shit. Your king is not coming forwards unless one of these pawns moves. What are we doing, man? It wouldn't even matter if I took. Oh yeah, it would. Where is that? Oh, it's just a terrible idea. I kinda... No, I'm just gonna go here. Awesome, man. You don't have a plan. Why are you doing this? I refuse to offer a draw, though, because... that would be spicy. I can't push. Damn. Because if I push, he plays here. And I have to... oh, wait. No, I push, he goes here. I just take. And then he's dead lost. So, no. I push, he takes, I take. And that's spicy because... he would move next, but he can't really do anything because all these squares are covered. He would have to, like, either go here. He would probably go there. I would have to go here, and he would go here. And then I don't know, I'd probably go here. He would go here. It'd be like a form of Zugzwang, so no, probably can't do that. But if I just go here, he can't really go here because I would just go here and then here and here. Oh, wait, hold on. Bang, bang. Oh, shit. This is actually crazy. If he goes king d4, I'm going to kind of lose my mind. Oh my god, he did. Because if I go here... Well, I still have all of this covered, so he still can't get through here. The weird thing would be this. Shit, he is actually threatening that, isn't he? No, but he would never... I would just take. Right, so if I just went here and he took here,
Hey, I doubt
that's a pretty clear game over. I would just walk back and forth between these two squares. And guard this. That's the only way in that's not blocked. So if I went here and he played here and I took, and he's just lost. So if I went here, yeah, it's just a draw. He would have to take. But if I play here, am I playing for an advantage? He would take, I would go here. I would have to be playing for an advantage, right? Hold on. Takes, opposition. He would probably just go here. No, and then I would go here. And he would go here. And if I went here, here, here. Oh my god, here. Here. Here, here. Here, here. Here, here. Here. Here, queen. I would win that. You scared, Potter? Scared, Potter? You didn't draw those arrows like I did, Potter. You have to play king c4. You have to play king c... Oh. Now this is a ball game. Oh, no, it's not. Cool. He got greedy. He got greedy. That's why you calculate, boys. It's good to know I still got it. 91, baby. Good to know we still got it out here, baby. Oh, man. Fuck that Excel chart. We want you to work on Bongio betting odds. Wouldn't that be the same thing? Fuck you. You already have the Bongio Rock Exchange. Oh, no, you're talking about in chat. I want to gamble. I hate you so much. You have what psychologists would call a problem. Knight F. Free queen. Not really, but trade it. Bishop F. There's another one that's Bishop E that looks just like it. Take it. Knight F. C3. This one is Bishop E. 3. Bishop E3. Take the knight. Cool. 8.4 seconds a card, 7% wrong, and 96% mature. That's what we like to see, baby. 508k on my main line versus Brent. I'm only gonna get like up to like 535k, but fuck you. Wait, so hold on. You also want like not just 50-50 odds? I kind of cooked his ass, baby. I could get away with that? Oh! Okay, so first off, yeah, it didn't like that move. Because it wanted the knight sack. It's a good thing I played his move better than he did. But I did not just take the free pawn that I probably could have gotten away with. And then it thinks that was bad by him. He could have gotten away with that. No way. No way. What's the response here? Then rook takes e8, but he ends up with the pawn now. And I'm not threatening the queen, or the queen would just back up. Yeah, and I could do that, but whoa, knight h6 check. That's cute. Oh, it's pinned. Wait, what about that? Rook takes d8. Rook takes d8. Free pawn. That's crazy. I assumed I don't deserve to have 50-50 odds versus Brent. Take 50-50 and become the world's first Bongio Rock billionaire. Oh my god. I don't think it's the first, but that's crazy. Oh, I should have. Oops, there was one more move I wanted to see that he fucked up on. Why did I do that? Wait, hold on. Yeah, why the I was sitting here thinking about all three of these moves. I never considered just walking over. Because if I walk over and he presses this, I just take. And if I walk over and his king goes anywhere, I just take the square. And if I walk over and his king doesn't go anywhere, it's because he played something else. But then I just kill moves. Your move, chief. Didn't look it up to a mill gambling and then lose it all in the very next gamble. Something like that. We're watching that clip, by the way. I already watched it on YouTube, like, literally not long ago. As a matter of fact, to find the clip, I'm not even going to search for it. I'm going to go through my search history. I am actually going to do that. Still not bitten, by the way. Also, great clip. Raw and wriggling.
Maybe we need to devote.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get ice cream for this. If y'all haven't seen Good Will Hunting, dude. So before I play it, before I play the clip, obviously it's better in context. But all things considered, not much better in context. Like, the quote is kind of just a dope quote. It's 5-minute monologue, really. I shouldn't say quote. The monologue is just a good monologue, period. But it is better in context of the movie. But
So what's this? The taster's choice moment between guys?
This is really nice. You got a thing for swans? Is this like a fetish? It's something like maybe we need to devote some time to.
Thought about what you said to me the other day about my painting. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. Something occurred to me. I fell into a deep, peaceful sleep and haven't thought about you since. You know what occurred to me?
Oh,
You're just a kid. You don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about.
why, thank you.
It's all right. You've never been out of Boston.
Nope.
So if I asked you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written. Michelangelo. I know a lot about him. Life's work, political aspirations, him and the Pope, sexual orientation, the whole works, right? I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. You've never actually stood there and looked up at that beautiful ceiling. Seen that. If I ask you about women, you'd probably give me a syllabus of your personal favorites. You may have even been laid a few times. But you can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy. You're a tough kid. I ask you about war, you'd probably throw Shakespeare at me, right? Once more into the breach, dear friends. But you've never been near one. You've never held your best friend's head in your lap and watch him gasp his last breath looking to you for help. I ask you about love, you'd probably quote me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Known someone that could level you with her eyes. Feeling like God put an angel on earth just for you. Who could rescue you from the depths of hell. And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel. To have that love for her be there forever. Through anything. Through cancer. And you would know about sleeping sitting up in a hospital room for 2 months holding her hand because the doctors could see in your eyes that the terms visiting hours don't apply to you. You don't know about real loss, because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much. I look at you, I don't see an intelligent, confident man. I see a cocky, scared, shitless kid. But you're a genius, Will. No one denies that. No one could possibly understand the depths of you. But you presume to know everything about me because you saw a painting of mine. You ripped my fucking life apart. You're an orphan, right? Do you think I'd know the first thing about how hard your life has been? How you feel? Who you are? Because I read Oliver Twist. Does that encapsulate you? Personally, I don't give a shit about all that because you know what? I can't learn anything from you. I can't read in some fucking book. Unless you want to talk about you, who you are. Then I'm fascinated. I'm in. But you don't want to do that, do you, sport? You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.
I'm gonna pull that out at Pie Night. Your move, Chief. So good, dude. Robin Williams is just awesome. Oh yeah, we gotta watch the sequel. We watched the weed video. Now we gotta watch the vaping video.
What's this? Oh, it's only the best calendar we
All
ever
right.
made. Vaping is kind of amazing. Finally, a less bad alternative to smoking. It delivers one of the most popular drugs in the world, nicotine. It may improve your attention, concentration, memory, reaction time, and endurance. It can reduce anxiety and stress and help you relax and enhance your mood. Nicotine also suppresses hunger, making it easier to maintain or lose weight. And it's simply fun to put a thing in your mouth and get a little kick. Compared to other stimulants, nicotine's effect doesn't come at the same high price for our bodies. It's also crystal clear that vaping is way less harmful than smoking. Smoking delivers, well, hot smoke and extremely toxic particles directly into your lungs, causing serious damage all over your body right away. But we'll purely focus on nicotine vapes in this video. Okay, sure, nicotine is one of the most addictive substances we know, but vaping on its own seems kind of okay. So, is it really that bad if you do it? Well, we should find out quickly. While in the West, smoking is slowly falling out of fashion, especially among teens, vaping has become a growing epidemic. In 2023 in the UK, 20% of children had tried vaping at least once. In the US, 8% of all students are currently vaping regularly. 1 in 4 of them do it daily, and almost all of them use vapes with flavors. So how does vaping work, and what does it do to your body? How does vaping work? A vape is basically a small tank of liquid heated up by a metallic coil that vaporizes it. The major ingredient in most vape juice is propylene glycol and glycerol, the main chemicals in smoke machines, which are also used in countless chemical processes. From food like candy and baking mixes to cosmetics, paints, or plastics. Then there are the
Bitch, what, are you scared of a little reading? Subtitles are so good, because you get to see it if you miss something. Fuck you.
nicotine salts containing the magic and dozens of different flavor molecules. When you pull on a vape, the metal coil heats up and turns the liquid into the vapor you inhale. Vapor sounds kind of nice, harmless and pleasant, but vapes don't produce actual vapor, but a heated mist of aerosol, a warm, sticky substance made out of large molecules and microscopic particles mixed with air.
I would like to point out, because I can't focus on video, I just stare at the words reading. Well, then do that. I don't know, that's fine. When I was a freshman in college, so over a decade ago now, I had a professor who was like, he was an electrical engineering professor normally, but the class he was teaching for me was like an intro to, you know, the college I was at. Just like whatever 1000 level course. And it was just like general stuff for college or whatever. And I remember it was probably about 10 years ago now, because it was towards the end of the semester. And he came and was like hype. I mean, he was like super. That's what I'm looking for. Like, not emotional, but like he had a lot to describe him. He was a very particular person. Just, he had a lot of, you know, he was unique. I mean nothing extra by that. I would genuinely just mean like he was just like unique. He just had a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not attitude, not like emotion, just a lot of like, not energy, but you get what I'm saying. Anyway, towards the end of the semester, he had brought a vape to class. This is a decade ago. He had brought a vape to class and not only was like talking and basically hyping up vaping and how cool it was, yada yada, but then also was talking about how in a previous semester, so now over a decade ago, someone's, I think, senior project was to like make a vape, because it's basically just a coil that you attach a battery to on either side. So literally a battery with wire that just connects it. It heats up. Now obviously you need to connect and disconnect that, but like, yeah, with a switch, which is the button, it just heats up the juice and then like it's a vape or whatever. Now, admittedly, I think the teacher at the time was not using a nicotine vape or whatever. I think it was literally just like the idea of a vape that you can like just like heat the liquid and turns into smoke or whatever. And he thought it was like the coolest thing because it was so simple, but it was like fun to use kind of thing, cool toy. But yeah, over a decade ago, and it's just like memory that just popped into my brain.
The best thing to compare it to is inhaling warm body spray. When you take a hit, billions of aerosol particles cover your mouth and tongue, making you taste pleasant stuff and enter into your lungs. They reach your alveoli, little air sacs where the breathing happens. Here, the nicotine passes into your bloodstream and is transported into your brain to cause all the pleasant effects. And here, the complications begin. What's actually in your vape? The scary answer is that we don't really know. Studies found that vape liquids can be thousands of very different mixes of many dozens of substances. The majority were not even mentioned on the label. This seems almost unbelievable, but the vaping industry is much less regulated than you'd think. We know that many official substances in vapes are technically safe. Kinda. They're used in cosmetics, medicine, or food, and have been extensively tested. Most are safe to eat or put on your skin. But that's not the same as breathing them in. Cinnamaldehyde found in cinnamon oil kills cells and causes genetic damage when inhaled. Benzaldehyde found in almonds or apples has a fruity taste and is common in cherry, berry, chocolate or mint-flavored vapes. As a gas, it irritates the respiratory tract. What's worse is that we don't know what many substances in vape juice do if heated up. The longer you inhale and the hotter the core gets, the more chemicals in the juice change. Molecules merge or break down, creating new compounds with unknown consequences. When propylene glycol and glycerol are heated too much, they decompose and turn into harmful molecules. This can happen when the liquid runs out or the core gets too hot. You'll probably notice this because your vape will taste weird or burnt. If this happens, you should stop right away. And it gets worse. When the metal core is heated up, it releases metal particles. Studies found aluminium, boron, calcium, iron, copper, magnesium, zinc, lead, chromium, nickel, and manganese in the vapor, all of which vary from really bad news to straight up toxic and can cause lung irritation, chronic bronchitis, and shortness of breath in the short term. Nickel can also cause cancer when breathed in. All of these mystery substances also interact with each other in new and exciting ways. In bad ways, we don't know yet. What do we know about the health effects of vaping? What does vaping do in your body? The elephant in the room is that we don't know exactly how bad vaping is, since it's only been around for about 10 years. Also, most studies on health effects in humans focused on smokers who switched to vapes. We do know for sure that smoking is orders of magnitude more harmful. If you smoke, switching to vaping will reduce your risk of disease massively. If you smoke, please switch to vaping. But these studies also muddy the water a bit. What if you never smoked and started to vape? In the short term, a significant portion of vapers develop poor breathing symptoms, coughing, extra mucus production, shortness of breath, wheezing, throat and chest pain. But the truth is, we simply don't know what will happen in the long term. The first larger-scale study on vaping with non-smokers only started in 2024. It'll take years before we can say anything with confidence. We can make careful assumptions, but take them with a grain of salt. Your lungs are made from very sensitive tissue and were never meant to deal with trillions of aerosols, chemicals, and metals. What goes into your lungs generally stays in them forever, which is why smokers' lungs are dark and dirty. It seems that vaping activates the immune system, which tries to clean up the aerosols. This causes inflammation and fluid seeps into the lungs, while the cells guarding their entry produce extra mucus you have to cough out. Some of them may even die.
Okay.
Vaping also may cause stress all over your body. It may increase your heart rate and blood pressure, lower blood oxygen, or stiffen and clog up your blood vessels. It may create oxidative stress, which has all sorts of bad effects on your organs and may potentially cause many different diseases over time. Does this increase your risk of strokes, heart diseases, lung diseases, or cause cancer? Again, we don't know. Maybe it causes damage, but something else will kill you before vaping does. Maybe it will make you sick. But all we have right now is maybe. We're conducting one of the largest medical experiments in history. If you are vaping, you're a test subject. Too much of the wonder drug. What's new about vaping is the sheer amount of nicotine it delivers into your system. For most people, it's kind of hard to smoke 20 plus cigarettes a day because smoking is pretty harsh. As vaping is less aggressive and doesn't smell bad, you can do it inside and constantly for hours. It's easy to go through an entire vape a day. They shower your brain in extremely high nicotine doses, which makes them extremely addictive. For teens, this may be very bad. During your teenage years, your brain is developing and your nicotine receptors are especially active. They're directly linked with your reward system and thus how you feel about yourself and your life. Nicotine may change brain development by overstimulating the nicotine receptors. Again, the science is pretty annoying here with loads of caveats. Nicotine in teens has been linked to cognitive deficits, hyperactivity, reduced impulse control, deficits in attention and cognition, and mood disorders. But there's a chicken and egg problem. Did nicotine cause this, or are people with a tendency for emotional dysregulation just more likely to use it? There have been studies that suggest nicotine is a gateway drug, making it more likely to develop other addictions. But this has been largely rejected. Instead, it seems people who are generally more likely to take risks tend to do more risky things. They're more likely to get addicted to smoking, alcohol or cannabis, hard drugs or gambling. This doesn't make vaping any less addictive, it just means that it's probably not the cause of other addictions. Where the science is pretty solid is that most people have a bad time when quitting nicotine. Nicotine is one of the most addictive substances we know and comes with a wide range of really unpleasant physical withdrawal symptoms. You can be on edge and experience intense craving for nicotine, unpleasant mood swings and anxiety. You can have difficulty sleeping, fatigue and headaches, and trouble concentrating. It can be harder to experience joy and
Looks like there is another section of the video. Give me a sec. I was gonna wait to the end to put this away, but it's starting to drip. No one wants. I have to piss so freaking bad. Which is a good thing.
to deal with stress, and it can make depression worse. Without nicotine, your suppressed appetite comes back, and since some people compensate by eating more, they put on weight. All of this makes quitting nicotine extremely hard. On top comes psychological addiction that can be intense since vaping is extremely habit-forming. The good news is that these symptoms are entirely reversible. It takes about 72 hours for the nicotine to leave your body, and the worst withdrawal symptoms fade out or stop entirely in a few weeks. Conclusion. The problem with vaping is that it's too good. It tastes great, it's pleasant and stimulating, but it also supercharges nicotine and makes it even more addictive. Every smoker who switches from cigarettes to vapes is a win for global health. But this is where the benefits end. Vaping has already hooked a significant portion of the younger generations to nicotine, and that's really bad news. It's kind of unfair to expect young people to resist vaping by providing information about how bad it is or might be. Scaring people straight is a bad strategy. If you're addicted to nicotine, you use it to fight stress. And if you stress someone out by telling them that the thing they use to fight stress is bad, they do the thing to fight the stress you're causing them. Basically, humans developed a new way to make one of the most addictive substances that was on the decline attractive to millions of teens by making it taste like bubblegum. Vaping is still very new, and we still have a chance to curb this new global addiction before it gets out of control.
Go through an entire vape a day. This dude doesn't know about vapes. I don't even vape, but but even if you're heavy on disposable vape, will last you a week. Kenny says no, so fuck you. I don't know, man. Less people that I know that vape just give it with lots of puffs, but they at least last a week. I don't know, man. It ain't cool to jewel in school, baby. Yes, más por favor. Why is it always at 80%? Why is it at 99%? I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back. I don't vape. It's lame. I just drink because it's cool. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Alright. But you're whining and complaining. I'm back. Oh shit, Puke's here. Short stream cause short peen? Hell yeah, bro. Hopefully pissing out a kidney stone. Hopefully. After that trade, I hope it's 3. want Gibbs and Neighbors. Yo, I can't believe I literally have Josh Downs on my team now. And Adonai Mitchell, for what that's worth. That was kind of half the reason I did the trade. And then, assuming Sam Laporta plays, I don't have to have two people from any roster this week. I guess Winston and Tillman, but you get what I'm saying. And then next week, Trevor Lawrence comes back. And probably Keon Coleman. I'm starting like a good lineup this week with Trevor Lawrence, Sam Laporta, and Keon Coleman on my bench coming back next week. Potentially this week. Chris Olave coming back not long after that. And Ayuk and Rashee Rice coming back next year. Oh, and I got an extra second next year. So I have 4. Let's see how many of them I can get. I have 4 second-round picks next year, and none of them are U3. So, chop chop. If Brent doesn't say anything about that trade, I'm about to go off. I already said something. Save replies. Must just typed up waiting to hit send in sleeper. Y'all overreact. I told you guys he was gonna accept it. Like, I can't believe he accepted that one instead of the first. I would have been happy just getting the first for Alvin Kamara. All right, now I need to trade someone a wide receiver though. Because so next year I've got Devonta Chain, Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, a good little trio at halfback, and then I'm hoping I've either got the Las Vegas halfback, the Denver halfback, and or the Arizona halfback. So I've got 3 good, 3 hopeful halfbacks next year. But at wide receiver, I have Chris Olave, Brandon Ayuk, Keon Coleman, Rashee Rice, all on IR right now. And then I still have AJ Brown, Wan'Dale Robinson, Cedric Tillman, Ladd McConkey, Josh Downs, and then I have my hopefuls: Trey Tucker, Troy Franklin, Adonai Mitchell. I literally have like 9 starting wide receivers, start-worthy wide receivers. Trade you a second for Rashee Rice. I'll trade you a first for Rice. He wants seconds, Wager. I'm not blaming you. I'm kind of blaming Straighten, but not really. Definitely gonna blame Brent if he says nothing. We'll see. I mean, so here's the other thing that hopefully you guys will understand, but you might not. I think it's at a point where, like, shit just happens in this league. Like, according to them, this is more fair than the trade that Wager and Luke did with Drake May and the first round pick, whatever. Because they were sitting there saying that trade was a fair trade if you just didn't include a first round pick. You just threw an extra first round pick in there. Whereas this, it's like Kamara and Downs, according to KTC, is a fair trade. All right, you're just why? You guys are just being annoying. Kamara and Downs, according to KTC, is basically a fair trade. So I'm just getting a spare second out of it, basically. But yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as they think your trade was with the spare first, so. And then on top of all of it, 100%, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I know I've spent more time with Brent than anyone in this world has spent with Brent. He is totally gonna say, yeah, but Straighten's in win now mentality, like he's trying to get the extra halfback, yada yada yada. And kind of in Brent's defense, he is flexing 3 receivers, so having an extra halfback is a little bit nice for him. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously it was not a fair trade. But I'll go back and see me wages trades with adjusted values. That's what I'm trying to make with, well, okay, no, there's a couple things I'm trying to make with this. But oh no, I could use a Python script to check on trades. I could use a Python script to evaluate trades. That'd be interesting. It kind of feels like a lot right now, but like I like looking at Excel. It's easy on my eyes. Enjoy the fact that they have good health and retire next season to enjoy their riches from playing in the NFL. Henry starts in like 2K. Waiting for Luke to trade Henry, since he's already traded like 2 other things he acquired from that trade. Oh man. Yeah, so I want to do the positions here, so I should probably pull in the position from this chart. Cool. Insert. Position. Oh, but this isn't really gonna work, because this just pulls the team and then pulls the position. Maybe it'll work. And then get a bunch of drugs. It's not gonna be B, it'll be C2. Probably could have gotten rid of the dollar, whatever. That's not right. Oh, that's annoying. F1 or it's E1. Okay. And then what I was hoping I could do is that. And this. No, because you can only do that once per page. Really? That's kind of annoying. No, but I don't want it to do that because it's going to filter as if it's a single table. Like, so if I filter on whatever, Joe Burrow, then it's going to just take the row Malik Neighbors, Joe Burrow. Right, which isn't what I want. I don't want it to do the same thing for the 2 tables. I want to be able to But I guess that makes sense. So I would need it to probably be... Oof. This is annoying. Fuck. Let me fuck around for a second. I have a general idea, but I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh, shit. No, it's not gonna work. Well, hold on. Wait, what if I delete this? Fuck you. If I insert that, and then this becomes a pivot table on just this, but then the next one, well, here, we'll just put I don't know. Just do that. Let's change the design to get rid of no subtitle, none of that. Tabular form. Repeat all item labels. Okay, and then here we're gonna insert another one that is there. I guess I don't exactly know what you're doing, but a pivot table on the whole thing isn't gonna work in the slightest. Yeah, two separate ones is what I'm thinking now. Can we talk about how November has flown by? It's about to be December. Well, hold on. We still have a third of November left. Fuck you. Okay, so if I did it like this, then... I mean, let me try this. I don't expect this to work, but I could try. So I would want to filter out all zeros. And then I would need to change it so that this is being calculated on columns R and W. But that'll happen in a second. So then I could really hide columns A to I. Sort largest, smallest, oh fuck, but because it's actually by name. Ugh. This doesn't have to be largest to smallest, but whatever. Yeah, this is about to work, I think. Let's take you with the value up top. I just put you here. Okay. So instead of you summing the D column, sum the N column. And then you sum the S column. Okay, so it's the same thing, but now I should be able to filter on wide receiver. So Brent's wide receivers. If Brent were to trade his wide receivers for Dad, Dad would need to also add in whatever 3,700 value. So in essence, this could be a trade calculator if you just wanted to filter to players. For example, clear filter. I'm gonna, because we're gonna want to clear the filter on name. I really don't want to do this. Why would that do anything? It's supposed to push it down 3 rows, not over. Okay, what if I just did this? Why would it overlap? I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys sound like old people. Oh, how the time flies. The real thing I wanted to do with this wasn't just the adjustment. I wanted to come up with an actual value. Which, hold on, let me pull up the trade. Just I've searched it before. Yeah, it was this one. So yeah, this is how you calculate the raw adjustment, which is the formula that I have in there. But then this page is designed terribly because above it, it explains how you handle that, which is to say that someone of a value. Wait. Can you guys read this? I'll just do that. Fuck it. Oh, wait. Okay. So, I want to be able to say what the value is. Is it essentially just the KTC plus the raw adjustment? No, because the value 8200 here. Yeah, no. Ah, this is the value adjustment. So the difference is 400 here, which is what this is. So if you added a player with this KTC value such that it accounted for that 400, then you could take, so really it's the value, so the value of Ja'Marr Chase in this trade, so after the value adjustment, is equal to 8,200 plus this 4,900. But that 4,900 is 13,100 minus 82. So it's just 13,100 is this value. So it's just the value of the other people plus whatever value you would get. So this is what I was trying to avoid. Whatever value you would get from this adjustment. And I was trying to avoid it because it's essentially solving this equation for P. Because you're essentially adding a third player to the trade of a value of 2,700. which is what the value of P is here. And this equation is not, I mean, it is solvable for P, but it's so hard that I put it into Wolfram Alpha, and Wolfram Alpha said no, not for free. So let's do something simple. Like let's do me and Luke, and we're gonna have to refresh both of these. At quarterback. Don't touch my sheet, little bitch. Okay. So if we traded this, rude. So that means Luke's quarterbacks are worth more. I'm gonna vomit. Bitch. Oh my god. Care. I'll just redo it myself. I'll just close it out. Okay. So, we're all saved here, which while we're at it, let's refresh all these. I think that was 10 times. Oh, so that means it should have... No. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, because I still have Alvin Kamara. Really? Why did I do that? Refresh. What? Once I opened it, it said to refresh. I was thinking, it just meant for me. Didn't consider for me for the whole sheet. Yeah. I don't know why this isn't. I did a refresh all already. But I shouldn't even have to do that. I should just be able to refresh this. I can refresh this. I don't know what that does. It's different. But it also doesn't seem to do anything. I mean, unless it's just not updated in... Refresh the preview. Oh, it still has Alvin Kamara. So then I wonder if the source just doesn't have it yet. Keep trade cuts just not up to date. Sure, man. Oh, fuck my ass. Yeah, keep trade cuts still since I have Alvin Kamara. Interesting. I wonder if it's just once a day thing. I can't believe I got Josh Downs in a second for Kamara. That's wild. Even Excel thinks you're a piece of shit for doing that trade? Nah, it's Keep Trade Cut that thinks I'm a piece of shit for doing that trade. Fuck you. I can't believe I got Josh Downs. And a second. I showed it earlier on stream that I had 2 trades pending and he accepted the stupider one. I love it. Alright, well, who wants Josh Downs? Oh, he'll definitely get concussed this week, but that's why I have Keon Coleman coming back. See, Keon Coleman's out this week, so he can't get concussed. Probably. Give you a second for him? Keon for, or, not Keon. Josh Downs for a first. And then I just get a first and a second for Alvin Kamara. Could you imagine? Give you a second for Josh Downs or She Rice and AJ Brown. I'm reporting this to the commissioner. Report this dick. I am still like, I know that my sheet doesn't really act like it. And by that logic, I probably am not. But I am still kind of in the business of trading AJ Brown. Kenny, both of you like AJ Brown more than I do. I'm gonna read the terms and conditions for fair play on Sleeper, then report it to Brent accordingly. I should actually say fair value here. Because that's how I feel about it. Oh shit. Oh, I can't click it on here. Hold on. Oh! That actually wasn't even what I was trying to check. But I surpassed Brent for the most valuable team. Yay! That's what I was trying to check. An average age of 23.8. Oh, and Jake's at 25 now. He was young earlier. Who did he drop? Oh, he's 25 now. He was 24.7, so I guess not that crazy. But yeah, I'm over half a year younger than the next team, who's over half a year younger than the next team. That's so funny. I'm 0.6 years younger than JP, who's 0.6 years younger than Jake. Who, wait, hold on. 5.6. Oh, okay. Wagers 5.3. I thought Brent was the next youngest at 5.6. Might sell on Lamar to keep for the future. Wait, what? Mr. Kenneth, I am first in line. Oh yeah, he added Russ and Tony. You're right. You're right. Oh, I didn't know you were rebuilding, Kenny. That's a damn shame. Yo, apparently Straighten has the best starting lineup. Sure, man. And apparently I have the 8th best starter rank. Sure. Well, I guess when Rashee Rice and Chris Olave and Brandon Ayuk are out, then maybe. It's such an advantage for the future in terms of picks and youth that I'm genuinely worried for my team in terms of keeping up competitively. You have time, though. You have time. You have time. You gotta get through the year at least, right? Like, I mean, you gotta see what money you can get back. My team is stupid young, though. And I have 30-year-old Jameis Winston still. Anyone want Jameis Winston so I can make my team even stupid younger? Jameis Winston for a first. Jameis Winston and Will Dissly for a first. How about that? My two oldest people on my team. After that, I think it's AJ Brown at 27. The oldest person on my team valued over 2,100 is 27 years old. I have 22 people valued over 2,100. I'll give you a fifth for Jameis. And a fourth? You gotta pay me to take him? Oh my god. Jameis is the GOAT. I don't want to hear any shit talk about Jameis. Mods ban him. Shout out to JP for going up to rebuilding. Oh, let me, there was one more thing I wanted to check. It was was it portfolio? I think it was portfolio. Yeah, this. Whoa, all over the place. Is it really down this far on the 11th? Huh. Oh, does this probably doesn't even recognize that I have... This probably doesn't recognize that I even have Downs. Josh Downs, power rankings. Oh, it does. That's wild. Did KTC update? No. It does, just when you put in the league, it pulls the details at that moment. That's so funny. I have a team value of 152,000. Brent's 151. Third place is 128,000. Mods, tie him up and hang him by the balls. Yeah. You guys are so fucked if Bo Nix and Trevor Lawrence are good. You guys are so fucked. Apparently Trevor Lawrence sucks, which, whatever. Sounds like a big if. Bo Nix is a big dick. Nah, but I have the number 3 tight end, 2 halfback, and 1 wide receiver. I'm just banking on Big Dick Bo. I mean, he's been genuinely good this season. He had these 2 bad weeks with 2 interceptions each and no touchdowns. Since then, yeah, he had the Jets game, but that was a win. And without a turnover. Like, I don't even know what you want me to say. He's the number 7 QB in fantasy this year as a rookie. And again, after those 2 weeks and the Jets one. Since week 5, he's hands down amazing. And you stop ranking quarterbacks based off of fantasy? I hate you, Bo Nix. No, I'm not saying he's the 7th best quarterback. I'm saying that he is putting up the 7th most fantasy points. And that he's playing better than Patrick Mahomes this season. Because he is. Dude, I just want him to have the chance to upset Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. I think that's where I need to leave it. I can't believe that Straighten accepted that trade. Oh man. Like, what are we doing, man? He's 23. My wide receivers are 27, 24, 20. What is it? 22? Lad McConkey's 22? 23 now. I think he was 22 at the start of the season. 23, 24, 26, 20. Oh, he's 22. Keon Coleman's 22, right? 21, 21, 23, 24, I think. Is Adonai Mitchell 22? Adonai Mitchell's 22. I think Lad was as well, but whatever. And Wandale, I think, is 24. I don't even know. They're all just 24 to me, and that's fine. 23. Awesome. They're all valued at 3,000 plus. I don't know why Wandale's only 2,600. Like, I guess he should be less than Josh Downs. Yeah, no, I guess I've been hyping him up more than he's probably worth. He gets a shit ton of targets, but he gets no yards out of it. What's this 0.12 EPA per play? Bo Nix has minus 0.02. I don't give a shit. Don't care. He's got 11 interceptions. How the fuck does he have 0.12 EPA per play with 11 interceptions? Almost twice as many as Bo Nix. And less touchdowns, right? I mean, I know that there's a lot of plays between touchdowns and interceptions, but okay, I think he has one more touchdown, but he has almost twice as many interceptions. Josh, your favorite thing while taking your least favorite player? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. 2 second-round picks. Not even 3 for the bit. Just 2. Oh my god. I only have 2. Oh man. You were taking my least favorite player though by getting AJ Brown off my team. Kappa. Yeah, that's homie still returns punts? What are we doing? Get him off of punt duty. What is this? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Let me set my lineup a little better here. That's kind of annoying. I guess Wandale would be the one. Well, hold on. Yeah. Yo, Ben Sinnott for a second. Oh man, do I have a spot in my roster? No. Oh yeah, my waivers are, in case anyone's wondering, I was just gonna hide it, but then I realized I don't have to. My waivers are dropping Tylan Wallace. It was worth a shot since he had a big touchdown. Maybe they'd give him more reps, but then he got less reps, and I was like, okay, I guess that's kind of it for you. Yeah, still handily wide receiver 4 or 5. All right, I need to hop off. The team is so fucking good. Why? Oh my god. Every pick that's not a second round pick. It wouldn't even be worth it for what if you had taken the first out, I would like maybe consider it. It's 3 4 5 3 4 5 3 4 5 3 3. I have 2 extra thirds. Oh, I have an extra third in 25 and an extra in 27. Hold on. Hold on. That is actually really interesting. I probably won't do it, but So it's 5/3, 3/4, 3/5 for 3 seconds. It's like not the stupidest trade. Hold on, I'm obviously declining that and probably declining the next one. But what does the Bible say about that? Trade calculator. Whatever. Call it a late second and 25, a mid second, and whoops, that was not what I wanted. 26 mid second and a 27 mid second. 4. Okay. I'm gonna call mine mid still. 25 mid second. Oh wait, no. Thirds. 25. Who's the other third that I have? Is it JP's? JP's got an early third. 25 early third. And then mid 4. Oh, the 5s are gonna be weird, but whatever. And then Brent. Yeah, so let's do 25 mid 4. And then 26 mid 3, 26 mid 4, 27 mid 3, 27 mid 3, and then it's more value for you. 27 mid 4. So without the fifths, it's like not a bad trade. Right, so it's 2/3 this year with a 4th and a 5th, a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th, 2/3 and a 4th and a 5th, yeah. And what if I call it a 25 mid second? It's about the same. That's really funny. But that's without the fifths. What if I got rid of the fourths as well? There you go. I'll trade you all 5 of my 3rd round picks for your 3 seconds. I'm about to cook up something you can't refuse. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Let's make it a 3-way though, where I also get wager seconds. Now you're cooking. Oh man. Wait, so it was 25 mid 4, 26 mid 4, and a 27 mid 4. But then it's also, we'll call it 27. We'll just add 3 27 late 4s as the fifths. Oh, I can. Oh, you can only add 9 things. Oh, that's lame. Let me add more assets, little bitch. Wait, hold on. The URL. No, it still just thinks it's the 9. Chops it off. Alright, well then... Hold on. 3/4. I need to account for 3/5. We'll just call it like this year's mid 4th, maybe. Roundabout answer for 3/5. I give you my 26 and 27 second for your 26 first. Probably not. As much as you guys wouldn't believe it, I do value firsts more. Obviously more than a second, but further above the average value of a first than I do seconds according to seconds. Like, I do really value firsts a lot. All right, so if I get all those picks and then got a 26 mid 2. Oh, can I not add? Wait, what? Please? You can only add 12 things to a trade? Twelve's maximum amount of assets you can trade? That's so lame. Well, I mean, I guess I could use the calculator. Sent you a deal you'd be a fool to decline. All right, here we go. You guys ready to waste my time? Oh, boy. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 3. So all of my sub-second round picks for 3 seconds, and Jalen Tolbert and Jaleel McLaughlin, who I can't currently hold on my team and don't want on my team. Hold on. I had to decline it first, but let me see Jalen Tolbert's deal. Because I'm sure I have to scroll down to your bench. There he is. Was he the one me and Wager were just talking about with the return yards? Or was that... Oh, no, it's Kevontae Turpin. I remember you telling me that you want Jaleel McLaughlin. I think I meant the other one. Sorry. I want Xavier to get more than any of them. Like, me and Kenny just don't have the balls to do this trade right here. Let me create it and then not send it because I don't have the balls to do it. Me and Kenny both want to do this trade. And neither of us have the balls for it. Me and Kenny both want to do that trade. No, I wasn't the 26 or 25 first. It was 27, I think. It was the, yeah, because he didn't have money. That was what it was. He doesn't have the money to do that. If Kenny already had that year paid for, or didn't have to pay for it, I think Kenny would do it. 27 first is more believable, yeah. I remember you explicitly telling me in DM for every conversation, unless you wanted Jaleel McLaughlin, several high value picks for him. Interesting. Yeah, I think my value may have changed since when I last sent that message. I got Audric S-Time instead, so I'm good. I'm good now. Yeah, Kenny would totally do this trade. And I would too. I just don't have the balls to send it, and neither does Kenny. Kenny also doesn't have the money to send it, so. At some point, I need a receiver on my team worth... Oh my god, what are we doing, man? No. Jesus. Stop it. I don't even think the Bible likes that. Yeah, the Bible doesn't even like it. Fuck you. And I value a first more than that. This time deal is looking real awesome, isn't it? I wonder who has sent more trades between me and Wager and Luke. It's a lot, man. Be real, that's a late first. You talking about mine? I mean, I call it a late first. It's still not worth it. Oh my god. It apparently is. Y'all just mad I have the best team in the league. Again. I'm number 3 in draft cap. Forgot to even check that. Now that I have an extra second next year. With a 5-6 record. You know how we do, baby. I mean, what's gonna happen is 2026 draft's gonna come around, and I'm gonna trade like 2 or 3 of these second round picks for like a second round pick 2 years from then, and something stupid like a third 2 years from then. So I'm still gonna have all this draft capital. I'm just gonna push it down the line, pick up a third, pick up a third, pick up a second, pick up a third, and then eventually dump it down into a shit ton of firsts. I'm a fraud? I don't know about that. Shout out to one person being frisky. There's 4 contenders. One of them has the same record as me, because sure. Shout out to Straighten being 2 games back of Kenny and being a contender while Kenny's rebuilding. That is so fucking funny. That is so good. Oh yeah, and Jake dropped Sam Howell. That's right. Oh yeah. You mean Swifty? I think it's in the I think it's somewhere in the vines. All right. My team's too good, man. My team is too good. Know what it says, but I'm frisky, you bitch. The only frisky team in the league. 4 contenders, 2 rebuilding, and 3 frauds. Which is just kind of rude, because one of the frauds is going to make the playoffs, and it's not going to be Brent. Well, actually, no. One of the frauds will not make the playoffs, because one of the rebuilding teams is going to make the playoffs. Which I just don't get. I'm going to laugh so hard if Kenny misses the playoffs. Will you act like I read that message, please? Thank you. Okay, last thing, and then I'm hopping off. I just realized I could do it like this. Got to do the daily, because I did this for the redraft, but I haven't done it for Dynasty today. I have a 10% chance to make the playoffs. That's great. That is phenomenal. I love that Straighten has an 80% chance to make the playoffs. Straighten has almost twice the chance of winning the finals than I have of making the playoffs. And he's 5-6 like me. With barely more points for. 16.3. Oh my god. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna lose to Max and have a 4% chance to make the playoffs, but you're telling me there's a chance. Alright, the worst case scenario for me would be all of this. And then what about Straighten and Dad? Well, Straighten could miss. He could be the 3rd team out, because if Dad wins, well, apparently I go up in percent. Anyway. Right? Because it would be them 4. 5 is Kenny. 6 would be Jake, because Straighten would miss. Yeah. Worst case, so I mean, okay, I would have to beat JP. The reasonable, if I lose to Max but win out. So the worst case scenario, if I go 7-7, is what I meant to say. Probably you. Probably you. And I do have a chance, a 1% chance to make the playoffs. Oh, I would miss if Jake won that because he would go 8-5. So can't have that happen. My elo is higher than yours. I don't know what that means. That would be crazy if me and Straighten both went 7-7 and missed the playoffs. That would be so rude. If 80% of the league was 500 or better, that would be so rude. Also, shout out to Wager getting the bye in that instance. It is possible for Wager to get a bye. By record. Fuck the points, because he can't do it by points, really. By record, it is just straight possible for Wager to get a bye. Wager would obviously have to win out. Yeah. And Hawk No Tua would have to lose out. And Kenny would have to beat Luke and then lose out. Actually, Kenny wouldn't have to lose out. Yeah, he wouldn't have to lose out. He can get another win. Kenny would have to take a loss that was not Luke. But that's really it, though. It's not like Jake's gonna catch him. I mean, if he wins out. That's crazy that Wager could still get the bye. That would be so insane. Oh, well, he would just have to lose to Wager. Yeah. So if Wager wins out and Luke loses out, then Wager gets the 1 seed. That's hilarious. If Wager wins out and Luke loses out, nothing else needs to happen. Nothing else happening even matters. If Wager wins out and Luke loses out, he gets the 1 seed. That's funny. Starting 1-4, ending the rest of the season perfect and getting a bye. That'd be wild. No, I'm even more annoyed. Luke pulled a win out of his ass last week. Yeah. Well, no. Let's not forget Wager. Let's not forget Wager. Let's not forget Wager. You're more annoyed that you gave Luke the win in week 4. That's what you're more annoyed about. That you played Emmanuel Wilson over Tyjae Spears. That's what you're more annoyed about. Because if you had that right now, it really wouldn't even be a question. I'm pretty sure you'd win out and just be good. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, because you play Luke. Yeah. Yeah, if you had done that, you would literally control your destiny. You win out and you would get the 1 seed. But because you didn't do that, you now need to win out and hope Luke loses out. That's funny. Anyway, if Kenny beats Jake, then I have a chance to make the playoffs. Apparently a tiny one, which is hilarious because I would not guaranteed have more points for than them, but probably, I mean, I have more points than Jake, I would assume. And I think I can catch Straighten. That'd be lit. All I need's a chance. So worst case scenario, at 7-7, I would miss the playoffs. But pretty much anything besides that, and I'd be fine. Yeah, pretty much anything besides that, and I'd be fine. Well, the 8 and 6 teams are only My dad, Jake, and Kenny. Kenny's already losing out here. Well, I guess except for this one. That'd be fun. This is so dumb. Yeah, meanwhile, I'm hoping for basically the exact opposite of what Wager's hoping for. I'm hoping for Luke to win out. Can I get the buy on Max? Oh, if I beat him this week, shit. Yo, that's crazy. Okay, hold on. Give Kenny or Straighten another win. Oh, this is my dad takes a loss. Oh, I guess this. There we go. In this situation, if the rest of the games week 12, 13, and 14 fall this way, then losing to Max has me missing the playoffs, but beating him has me getting the bye. Which is not as guaranteed as it makes it out to be. Because I have less points than my dad right now, and it acts like it's 99-0. But that is, well, hold on. I could have my dad take a loss. Oh no, but then when I'm 7-7, it wouldn't show it as guaranteed. Well, it would be guaranteed missing. Yeah, because Straighten would make it. Oh, but then I'd be fighting Straighten, so I have to fight one of them for the last spot. Unless I fought Jake instead. Hold on, let me give Jake some wins. Okay, well, Jake won all of them already. Oh, he's already in. Oh. Oh, wait. I don't know. I would need to fight Kenny for it. I would need to fight Kenny for the last spot. So, hold on, let me... Okay, but then I need to put my dad in. Oh wait, but I need to put Straighten in, so that didn't change anything. Okay. But my dad can't do that because it would require him to beat me that week. And then Straighten us went out. Wait. No, what if he did beat me that week? Oh, then I wouldn't be able to catch Max. That's right. Got it. Well, still. Also, I'd have to beat Max on points for it. What are we on about? Yeah, because I need... Max already has 8 wins. Yeah, so I need him to lose out. And then I need to win out. And then need to get him on points. Which is also a stretch to have happen. Possible, but a stretch. Because he literally has the most points in the league. Oh, I bet you it does it based off of, instead of points, it does it based off of matchups. No, but Max beat me the first matchup, so it was just be a tie matchup. And I split with Straighten as well. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy that it projected Straighten to go 10-4 and me to go 5-9. It's possible. I could go 5-9. Nearly anyone could get the bye or just miss the playoffs besides Luke. Oh, did Luke clinch the playoffs? Yeah, because he's got 9 wins. So Luke is in the playoffs. Probably? Yeah. Yeah, because me and Straight... Well, if me and Straighten both miss... Oh, no. One of the 5 and 6 teams has to make the playoffs. Which means that someone makes the playoffs at 8 wins. Or less. So there's no way to get enough people to 9 wins and then have Luke lose out on points or something. Kenny has so many buys this week. Who's he playing? Luke? Good. That's what we want, baby. You're rooting for the guy who's got a bunch of buys this week. Well, I mean, yes, Chuba is good. I was about to make fun of starting Chuba, but he is starting Eckler, Goddard, and Dobbs, though, so. Is it that bad? It's Taysom Hill. It's Bijan and Brian Thomas. Oh, and Cooper. And Khalil Shakir. Aha. Eckler against Dallas? I guess, unless it's Brian Robinson. Holy shit. I did not realize he was getting so many receptions a game. Okay, he's really not. I was just looking at this week. I don't know where the fuck his points... Oh, because he had 3 touchdowns these weeks, and then he had 8 receptions for 89 yards this week. Outside of that, which, I mean, that's a big outside of, but still, I mean, that's... Okay, sure. Sure. Yeah, no, I mean, I see him using them, I guess. He'll definitely get some points. Dobbs, though, is a stretch. Dobbs is a stretch. Yeah, he's 30, right? Oh, 29. Goddard's good, too. I was making fun of Goddard, but Goddard's good. What about Mark Andrews? Oh, he's still pretty hit or miss. He had a good streak going, and then it's miss, hit, miss the last 3 weeks. Which starts to turn into a pattern. Starts to turn into a pattern there. Also, DJ Moore. Oh, DJ Mid. Jesus. What the fuck? Touchdown dependent. Mark Andrews. I mean, what tight end isn't? Really? Like, but you are right. Holy cow, he's touchdown dependent. He maxed that in the last... Okay. If you get rid of week 2, then he's maxed at 5.6 points when he doesn't score touchdowns. But he's a minimum of 17 when he does. Oh, I guess I forgot about the Cincinnati game. I thought that was a touchdown too. Whatever. Cade Otton. Cade Otton's getting a decent amount of targets and shit, but I mean, tight ends are pretty touchdown dependent. I just can't believe that Sam Laporta was out last week and they put up 52 fucking points. And 2 of the touchdowns went to my opponent. And no, 6 of the touchdowns went to my opponent. Yeah, 6 of the touchdowns went to my opponent. None of them even stacked. They just straight up went to my opponent. All 6. It's so fucking dumb. What a mustache, though, by the way. And a chin. What a fucking chin. This dude is a cartoon. This dude definitely makes some crazy ass contraptions in the late 1800s of a cartoon. Yeah, I mean, look at Sam Laporta. He's touchdown dependent. He had 6 receptions a couple weeks ago, but we'll see. We shall see. Actually, Will Dissly's not really touchdown dependent. Yeah, he put up 20 when he got the touchdown, but he put up 20 without a touchdown, and his best week of the season was without a touchdown. And he's gotten 10 plus points twice since then without a touchdown. Sam Laporta has such a punchable face. You know who he looks like? Oh, come on. That's Sam Laporta. Why is the picture so low quality? I guess this works. That's Sam Laporta. What a good movie. Oh man.
Hey Goop, what's up? Cool binder. Hey Goop, wanna come over to my house today?
They all hated me. Eventually.
You gotta watch this movie again. We all have to watch this movie again. Oh my god. I got a big head and little arms. Oh, what a classic, man. The end of that movie makes me cry like every time. What the fuck? How to Train Your Dragon? I want like the ending. Let's skip.
It's the most wonderful time.
With Verizon, trade in any phone, any condition, and get iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on us. And iPad and Apple Watch Series 10, all three on us. Only on Verizon.
Cool.
Let it go.
Oh,
Over here? There
that
he
was
is.
right. The music.
We'd like to get a story on you for the local paper. You've got a
Rob
bright
Thomas.
future ahead of you.
Let it go. Let it roll right off your shoulder.
Oh, I'm gonna get
Don't you know
copywritten for this.
the hardest part is over. Let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine till you feel it all around you. And not if it's me.
I did not look like this.
It's the heart that really matters.
In the end, our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate.
Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regrets.
So good. It's better when you just watch the movie, but you look like the kid, and then you got the high school, you look like the dad with that mohawk. Jesus. I had the mohawk for like a day once a year. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders. Dude, what Brock Bowers has done in his last 6 games, really all season long, but he had that 2-game slow stretch, is whack. No, I'm not taking a third for Senate. A third and Fant? Something like that. I don't want Fant. I need young players. Kappa. I'm so happy with my team, dude. The fact that I've got these 4 dudes on IR right now and I can't even put Sam Laporta and Trevor Lawrence on IR. Literally, AJ Brown's good, Kyler Murray's good, but I traded him. After that, my 3, 4, 5, and 6 picks are all on IR. I know, that was why I said Kappa. Or all injured, I should say. 2 of them on IR. Like, what do you do, man? And then I finally made like a good snipe down here with Rashee Rice. He's out for the season. And Keon Coleman's down here out multiple weeks too. I have to, that's one thing that I should use the script for, calculating who missed the most weeks. Who missed the most value of players. Right, so I missed, so how would I do it? I would have to say probably the pick divided by how many weeks they missed. And then the lower score. No. How many weeks they missed divided by the pick. And then a higher score is a higher problem. Something like that. But it's wild because there's 4 weeks here. Traded you, so that's whatever. But this is at least 1 week, which is not a huge deal. But this is like what? It's at least 4 plus the 5th one earlier, so it's at least 5 for you. You're at least 2. You're, I don't know, like what, 10 or something? So it's the rest of the season. You actually got away without missing a game, which is wild. Keon Coleman's gonna miss, I think, 2. It was. Honestly, now that I say it like that, it's not that bad. It's just that they all synced up. It was that for the whole first half of the season, I kept losing one person per like week, even if it never lingered. It was just like one person per week. So like I was basically playing with 10 dudes every game. But now the second half of the season, all of these injuries have synced up. Where like Keon Coleman's only out for 2 weeks, Laporta only 1, Trevor Lawrence only 2, but like all 3 of them synced up. And Olave only 4, but they all synced up. And then of course on top of Rice and Ayuk being out, so it's like, oh my god. He took AR over Lamar. Yeah, he did. He did do that. Didn't Anthony Richardson fall to like 3,000 value or something? Is he the biggest faller? Okay, he fell out of that. I have the top 2 risers. Love that for me. Love that for me. Bonix is at 57.93 and climbing, baby. Worth more than an early first in 2026. Wild. You could have the 3 top risers with the right offer. I'd take Tyrone Tracy off your hands. Tyrone Tracy for Ben Sinnott. And a 3rd. If you had told me when the season started that Tyrone Tracy would be worth more than Jonathan Brooks but less than Brian Robinson, I would have absolutely no fucking idea where that rating is. And less than Chase Brown. Hell yeah, keep Alvin Kamara in this situation. Wild. How do I do the So I see the submit start sit, but I want to submit keep trade cut. This? There we go. Josh Downs, baby. Oh, 1 QB redraft. Oh, whoops. Oh, whatever. 1 QB redraft. Can I change this? Oh, I can. Still redraft though. How do I? Oh, whatever. I don't care anymore. That's kind of the end of that. You're gonna fit, yeah. Oh, like I selected that wrong? Oh. I don't know, right. You're right, but like, how do I? Still don't know how to do it because I did fantasy resources, 2024 fantasy keep trade cut, but like, it's not over here. Oh, keep trade cut. Dumbass. Superflex Dynasty. All right, who do we got? I hate that I'm doing that. And that. Ooh. I gotta increase the value of my boy, dude. Popping these out. What the fuck? Doing the Lord's work out here, baby. I did this because I wanted to increase Olave's value, and then I realized, wait, I actually would totally do this. Raiders. LVR is Raiders. I don't know who the fuck these people are. Probably you, I think. Oh, but you're 30. Ugh. Trade. But honestly, like 4 years left at tight end. Yeah. Oh fuck, am I really gonna cut Kittle? Dude, shit, oh my god. This is actually a really tough one. Because Kittle's got the least amount of years left, call it 3 years left to play. But admittedly, Chuba's probably only got 3 as well. Maybe 4. But also, it's like, is he really gonna keep a starting job for the next 4 years? And even again, at that point, I'd rather have Kittle than Uba. If they're both capped at 3 years. But that's all without considering Josh Downs potentially being wide receiver 1 for the next 7 years. But also, I don't know. Maybe he's not wide receiver 1. Right? With what's his bucket? Adonai Mitchell. I think it's got to be this. I think it's got to be that, is how I would view it. I actually would do that. Not even just to buff my guys. And then that and that. Probably Chigozi, and you. Got pretty unlucky with football this year. Both your fantasy teams suck. 49ers are underperforming. KSU's the worst team in FBS. Yo, I'm just getting through the year, man. I'm just getting through the year. Marcus Mariota? I mean, I guess That was the dumbest one I've ever done. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is really interesting. I don't really have an opinion on any of these. I would want to say Tyler Goodson, but he's never gonna fucking touch the ball. Keep Tim Patrick. Okay, man. Cut Chagosium and keep Westbrook Akine. Oh my god, my ass, bro. No, I need to get off. This was supposed to just be a short stream anyway. I don't know why I'm even doing this. Dude, I don't know, man. Probably Conklin, honestly. He's just straight up the starting tight end. Yeah, that's crazy. I just went reverse age, which I don't think I've ever done. Oh. Xavier Worthy and Dalton Kincaid. But he's got Dawson Knox on his team. Maybe he's got Rashee Rice. Oh, there you go, Josh Downs and Keon Coleman. Here we go. Okay, well. Probably that. Ooh. Nah, I gotta be honest. I hate that I just did that too. I'd make you deal Coing for a fifth just because I like you. You're there first. You would trade Coing and cut a fourth. Let's make that trade right now. What year was it though? Wasn't it a 27 fourth? It was a 27 late, I thought. I guess I can scroll down. That was 25 late. So really my 25th, because I'm about to be an early an early 5th. I'd consider a 5th for Coing. I don't really have the spot on my roster for him, but I'd consider holding a spot for him. Consider. I mean, I don't know. Cut you. That's for sure. Actually, cut you as well. I cut both of them. That's crazy that I would do that. You're dropping the Ravens, dude? What? Who? No. I didn't drop any Ravens, dudes. Fuck you. Montez Walker, I kept. You. You're dropping the Ravens, dude? Yeah, so I can pick somebody up. Fuck you. Stetson Bennett's 27? Oh my god. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed because I'm still gonna keep him. Stetson Bennett is 27. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't want to do that one. Oh my god, wagers offering this shit. Fuck. I'll leave it. Because I do kind of fuck with it, but actually, let me look at him first. I can't do that. Ah, I see. Yeah, no, maybe not. I thought he did way more than that. Yeah, because he's been punt returning this whole time. I figured he would have had a couple of receptions here and there while we had nobody on the field to catch him. I didn't realize that. Same as Bo Nix? No, he's not. Ho Dix. Nice. Alright, hope you guys had some fun on the stream. I should be live tomorrow. We'll see what the fuck my stomach's up to. We'll see. But that'll be it. I'll be off on Thursday until the end of November. So, hope you guys had some fun. Beating people through things. Love you guys. I'll see y'all then. I'm out. Deuces.